What's going on, everybody? Mr. Mugen here today, and this is the Mugen Market Watch. And in today's video, I am just going to be teaching you a couple of things here, basically to get you started on your NFT investing, trading, or flipping journey, or even collecting. And without further ado, let's hop into this video. So a couple of things that you're going to need to be done to get set up as far as buying NFTs is you want to set up your MetaMask, which I have right in front of you. 2, you want to set up your Coinbase. And then 3, we can explore Opensea a little bit. That's going to be the main secondary platform that you will be purchasing most of your NFTs from. Yes, there are other websites like NBA Top Shot where they have their own marketplace, but that's a different story here because NBA Top Shot is licensed and they have their own they have their own structure set up. But for most NFTs, it's like an open sea, or what we would like to call it, the Wild Wild West, because that's why with OpenSea, they have a lot of different regulations and different terms of services. But we'll go into that in just a little bit here. But yeah, let's set up your MetaMask first, and then let's set up the Coinbase, just so that we know that, just so that we have a better understanding of what's going on. So as far as MetaMask, basically, with MetaMask, you can either download it on an app on your phone, or you can either go onto the MetaMask.io website here, and then you can just download it. And basically what it is it's a plugin. And once it's a plugin, you can actually put it up here. As you can see here, it has Chrome, iOS, and Android. So you can go ahead and install it here. I've already installed it. It's pretty simple. Basically, you just install it onto your Chrome browser and you add it onto it, or whichever browser that you might have. And for me, it's asking me to remove it because I already have it installed. It's pretty simple. Just install it, and then eventually you can have it appear up here if you really wanted to. Like, for example, if I wanted to pin my MetaMask up here, I can, just so that it's there in case I needed to use it. All right, next, let's set up your Coinbase. I know I'm not going through step by step, but most of this is quite simple. It's more just about getting it done and getting your account set up and being able to have the funds to come into OpenSea. All right, so why is Coinbase important? If you don't have a Coinbase account set up already, I recommend that you do. This is just one of the wallets that you can actually, I wouldn't say wallet, but one of the platforms that you can actually purchase Ethereum. Why is Ethereum important? Because on Opensea.io, the main currency that they are using is Ethereum, and then a couple other ones, but the main one is Ethereum. So just note that. And you cannot use US dollar. You can use US dollar to buy on Opensea.io, but it is not recommended. Go to a trusted source. So, whichever platform you use for your investing as far as cryptocurrency. So it's quite simple here as well too. You just sign up, very, like you would. And sometimes it does take a little bit of a time. I know a couple months ago during the crypto bull run that we had, it took anywhere from 2 days to a week for you to get your verification. But I think at this point, it's already a lot easier. And I think you can use as long as you can make those purchases as far as Ethereum on whichever platform you're on, I think you can still send them into your OpenSea, wallet. So next we're gonna go into OpenSea here. It's Opensea.io. And this is basically the eBay, the Amazon of NFTs as of right now, as far as the secondary market. What is the secondary market? Well, the primary market is when the creators, the developers that actually start to mint, and they may have a website that you can go on to, or they can actually just mint it and just distribute it on Opensea.io. So as far as Opensea.io, it's pretty self-explanatory as well too, as far as getting yourself set up. The only thing that might be a little bit different for new users and investors as far as NFT is that the website is quite slow, because compared to your regular websites, just because I believe it is on the Ethereum blockchain, just like I think MetaMask and a few other of the websites do. I'm not 100% sure though, but that's just what I am assuming, because during peak times and when there's a lot of gas fees, it is quite expensive. So as far as OpenSea here, basically you would do is that you go and create your own, you would go and actually create your, your account here, but your account is actually connected to your MetaMask wallet or a different wallet that you could potentially have. For example, here you can have your Coinbase wallet, your Bitski, Dapper, and Fortmatic, whichever ones that they have down here. But me personally, I am using MetaMask because I was already, I already had a MetaMask wallet, so all of it was just recovering. And one other thing that I do want to talk about, since we're in this MetaMask, we're talking about MetaMask right now. For you to actually bring your MetaMask wallet over here, you also have to have your 12-word seed phrase or secret recovery phrase. So while you're setting up your MetaMask, definitely do write that down and do not share that with anybody, because that's basically your key to get in. All right. Because you're not going to have a username or anything like that. You can change it after, once you have everything set up, from my experience. And all right, so now I'm just gonna go into my MetaMask here. Hopefully it should just sign in, because I have everything plugged in so that I can go and make a purchase. Let's see. Let me see. See, and then it's asking for the recovery phrase here, which I do want to do it, but I don't want to show it on the video. So let me just see if I can. Let me see if I can just get it with my password. I think it's going in, but I think that's because I was able to actually, that's because I had already used my, what do you call it? My recovery phrase to actually set it up on the website. And then once your MetaMask is connected, now you can actually go, see, it says, it gives you my balance. And this is why, and this is your Ethereum address here. So this is quite important as well too, when you're transferring Ethereum from Coinbase or whichever trading platform that you're using, you copy that and then you put it into the web address, and then it'll send you the Ethereum. It usually takes anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes, depending on how busy how busy it is, as far as that goes. And as you can still see, my MetaMask is still up here as a plugin, so you can see my balance, see all that great stuff. So next, what are we gonna do? Well, I want to go into a project that I have been looking into for quite some time. Some people might have heard of it. It is based on a movie, SlumDoge Millionaire, the movie where I forget, it's like a game show. Dudes from the slums of India ends up getting everything correct. It's a great movie, love story too. If you want, if you're interested, SlumDoge Millionaire, it won like an award like 10 years ago or longer. And then, Doge, of course, or which was a popular cryptocurrency that we had just not too long ago, with Elon Musk supporting it, Mark Cuban supporting it. But yeah, so this is, something that they were influenced by or inspired by as far as Doge, and they started to create NFTs around it. So as far as going through here and trying to find whichever one that you might be interested in, all you have to do is actually just search in here, which I did, and then there's actually more information that it will actually tell you when you're actually looking. But what I want to do is I just want to go and make a quick transaction just so everybody can see it. So we're just going to go and sort and try to find something interesting. Let's see, recently, let's go low to high, all right? Because I did make a couple purchases before I did this video, but I had some issues with that, so I'm hoping that it's not going to be the same. And if you want an introduction video to NFTs where properties or traits matter, and dive more into the type of projects that I've been looking into, and people within my Discord and Twitter have been looking into, which the links are down below if you haven't followed me on Twitter yet or is not a part of my Discord. Because if you're really interested and you're serious about NFTs, definitely join us down there. We have great people, a great small little community so far that's growing thus far as well. But if we go in here, we can kind of see these are bids. So on Opensea.io, you can actually bid or buy or even offer, very similar to eBay, but at the same time, when you're bidding, you have to convert your Ethereum to what they call wrapped Ethereum, which I haven't quite done yet, but I think it's still quite interesting. So basically, once your wallet is all set up here, you go into, you go into what you like, and you can actually even, find more information. Like I was talking about the types of properties or traits that the NFTs have. This may be important because down the road there can be other things that that the owners, or I wouldn't even say owners, but the creators and developers, they might add more utility as far as that, because within NFTs, yes, you can have just a nice nice NFT picture, but at the same time, if it's just there to look for as an avatar on your Twitter profile or whatever, it only has so much utility, right? And as far as crypto, blockchain, and NFTs, it's all about utility. So do consider that when you're looking to projects, and also look into the community. That's why I say Twitter and Discord is very, very important when you're in this NFT space. And if you don't have a Twitter, create a fake one. People were creating a fake Twitter for their Bored Apes and whichever avatars that they have. You don't have to really, that's a point of having an avatar, so you don't have to really represent your physical self, but maybe parts of yourself. So now that we're done with that, where I'm done explaining that, I'm going to just go in here. So this was purchased previously by Miley the Ape, and then you can also see the transaction histories here, how much they bought it for. And that's the one cool thing about blockchain, is because blockchain, it's a ledger that does not lie, I guess you can say, or they're not going to be a punk about it. So, and pun there, because crypto punks. But so then you can just go in here, check it out. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually make this purchase here, because all right, so now it's asking me to go ahead and use my password. So definitely for your MetaMask, your password, 1, and 2, your 12-word recovery phrase. Those are the important things that you're going to need. Yes, it takes a little bit of time, but the NFT space is so new, it's so cool, and the communities that are developed in it are very cool as well too. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to try to log into here real quick, just so that everybody can see. Let me see now. Oh. Eventually I'm going to get locked out if I keep doing this. Well, I can't log into it right now, but you can understand what's going to happen. So what it'll do is that it'll finish a transaction, and then it'll also ask if, do you agree with the terms and services? And Opensea.io is not responsible for any project that you make investments into, because you should be the one that's doing the research. That's why Twitter and that's why Discord is super important, as well as YouTube videos like these, where we talk and we show and teach, and also share our ideas and our knowledge with everyone. But that is all I have for now. I'm going to cancel this transaction because for some reason I can't get my password right. But if you got any value from this video, definitely like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. This is just a quick tutorial. If you want something more detailed, I can do something like that as well too. Just let me know in the comments below. But other than that, this has been the Mugen Market Watch with Mr. Mugen. I'll catch you in the next video. I am out. Mugen out. Peace.